Hi, dear students. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys doing this afternoon? I hope you guys are doing great. As for me, I'm doing awesome. I'm wonderful this afternoon. I'm happy, and I hope you are also happy wherever you are. All right. This week, we have been talking about, all along, we've been talking about occupation. And we said that occupation, it is a task or job that we do to earn a living or to be paid for it. We equally came out with vocabularies of occupation. We also came out with sentences, and we also looked at likes and dislikes of occupation. Today, I'm going to be asking you questions. What do you want to be? What do you want to be in future? And also, I will be asking you the negative form. What don't you want to be in future? All right. That said and done, we will go straight to our book. Open to your textbook. Let's go. Book 2, page 41. Page 41. Are we together? All right. If you are there, let's practice. All right. Let's go together. Page 41. C. Practice the questions and answers. Again. C. Practice the questions and answers. All right. Now, let's move. Who's he? Who's she? He's a taxi driver. Everybody, he's a taxi driver. Who is she? Who is she? She is a police officer. Who is? Who is? Who is? Who is? All right. We come down here. Who is he? He is a farmer. Who is he? He is a train conductor. Who is she? She is a police officer. Who is he? He is a taxi driver. Who is he? He is an office worker. 6. Who is she? She is a teacher. 8. Who is she? She is a cook. 9. Who is he? He is a shopkeeper. And 10. Who is she? She is a nurse. She is a nurse. So look carefully the pictures. Look at the pictures and the numbers. All right. With these, you will be able to ask questions in English wherever you are and wherever you go. You can be with a friend and an office worker passes by or a police officer passes by. It's very simple. English is fun. Alright? English is easy. English is fun when you keep it practical. When you practice every day. The more you practice speaking, the more you become good in communication. So it's easy. You just ask, who is he? If it's a male, who is he? Okay? And you will get the answer or the reply from the person you're asking. If it's a she, you ask, who is she? She could be a police officer or she could be a nurse. That is it. So for your communication, it's good to speak more when it comes to occupation. Don't be scared, don't be shy in speaking English. Be open. be free-minded. Alright? If you're wrong, you will be corrected. Okay? So, the more you speak, the better your English. Alright? We all know that communication is the key. You cannot speak, that is a problem. Alright? So, without much ado, we will move straight to D. Moving to D. Okay. That is D. Alright, there we go. D. Ask and answer. Everybody, ask and answer. Again. D. Ask and answer. Is he a farmer? Again. Is he a farmer? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Very good and very simple. Is she a farmer? If it's a female. This one, if is a male. Is he a farmer? If it's a female girl. Is she a farmer? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. It's not. Isn't. Okay. Now, let's go down. Is she a farmer? Yes, she is. Is he a cook or chef? Because you see his hand is like he's from the kitchen, you know. Yes. So these are the equipment used in the kitchen. So he could be a chef or a cook. Yes. So that one, chef or a cook. Next, who is he? He is an office worker, as you can see. And who is she? You can see on her hands, she has medications. So it tells you that she is either a nurse or a doctor. So she is a nurse. Alright. So these are just a few of the occupations that we have today. 1 to 4. So now today, our agenda is to ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be? Our parents usually or always ask us, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like my father asked me many years ago, my son, what do you want to be? I told him that I want to be a police officer. But see, today, I'm a teacher. So, as we grow up, what we want to be, it might change due to studies. Due to studies, you could study something, at the end it shows that you have to divert to another occupation. So I diverted from going to training to be a teacher. Alright, I hope it was my calling. It was my calling. So for many years, I've been a teacher and teaching you English language. Alright, now let's go straight to today's program. Or today's agenda. Alright, so today is Thursday, 14th January 2021. English language 2/5 IEP. So today, we are going to be asking questions. What do you want to be? Yes, so you are going to write, what do you want to be? I will give you examples, and you are going to write yours in your books so that you submit them to me next time we meet. So I will know what you want to be. These ones are few examples to help you, to lead you, to show you how you have to write yours. Alright, so what do you want want to be? Want to be. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you? Things. Things okay now? Okay. What do you want to be? You will give me, I will give you mine, like I'll give you 5 positive answers and 5 negative. And you will give me same at home. You will follow example, my own example. Okay, I want to be a nurse. I know many girls wish to be nurse in future. I want to be a nurse. 1. I want to be a nurse. Stop. Number 2. I want to be and when next we meet, you are going to give me reasons why you want to be what you want to be. You will give me the reason why. Why do you think you want to be a police officer? Why do you think you want to be a teacher? Okay? Why do you think you want to be a nurse? So, that we'll talk next time we meet. Okay, I want to be a pilot. Many science students wish to be pilots or engineers, science students. Alright, 3. I want to be a soldier. Alright, if you want to be a soldier, you will tell me why. I want to be a soldier. Want to be a soldier. A soldier. Next, who take 4? Yes, 4 is okay. 4 is okay for today. I want to be a teacher. Okay, most students say they want to be teachers. And the students say, teacher, I want to be like you, I want to be a teacher. You give us reasons why you want to be a teacher. You're going to tell me why you want to be a teacher. So that is it. What do you want to be? 1 to 4. Number 1, I want to be a nurse. Full stop. 2, I want to be a pilot. Stop. 3, I want to be a soldier. And 4, I want to be a teacher. So are we together? If you are together and if you have taken out your book and you're writing, make sure you give space. You space out your work so that your work will look neat. Some of you, or few of you, you write and chop up your work. It makes it nasty and dirty. The teacher can't see clearly what you're trying to write. Make sure you write and space out. Space out. You can write I you give a space, want, and next. So you open, you space out, so that your work looks neat. I hope everybody has taken it down. Now we move to the negative form. What don't you want to be? What don't you want to be? The negative form. What don't you want to be? Okay. So can we raise? Okay. All right. Okay. What? The negative form. Okay. What don't you want to be? All right. So we did not have to clean up. We just change. What do you want to be to what don't you? This do not, don't, do not, don't. Okay. So one, and this is the negative. The negative. Don't. Don't. Okay. Number one. Number one. Number one. I don't want to be a dentist. Many people don't want to be dentists because it scares them. Because when they hold a hammer on the nail, it scares them. So many people don't want to be dentists. Alright, so number one, I don't want to be a dentist. I don't want to be a dentist. A dentist. Dentist. Hello, test it. Hello. Hello. Number two. I don't apostrophe T. Don't, do not. I don't want to be a farmer. Many people don't want to be farmers. I say, what do you want to be? When you say, do you want to be a farmer? No, teacher, I don't want to be a farmer. Because farming is good. Farming has money. But you need to sow your hands. You need to sow your hands. Alright? But it gives money. So, most of the time, or nowadays, many farmers are our parents. When they are old, they get back to the village and they open their farms. So, I don't want to be, but young people like us, you and I, if I ask you, do you want to be a farmer? I know your answer will be no. Alright, so I don't want to be a farmer. A farmer. I don't want to be a farmer. Let me write the E very well. Some of you can't see very well. 3. I don't want to be a cook. This is another occupation many people don't want to be because it's not easy to cook a delicious meal. A meal that has flavor and aroma. Many people cannot cook. It is but normal. Some people have to study how to cook to be cooks or chef. Alright. So I don't I don't want to be a cook. Full stop. And the last one for today, number 4. I don't want to be a police officer. Many people want to be police officer. Police officer. Police officer. I don't want to be a police officer. I don't want to be a police officer. Full stop. I don't want to be a police officer. So now let's read together. That is the last one. Let's read together. What don't you want to be? I don't want to be a dentist, everybody. I don't want to be a dentist. Number 2. Repeat after me, please. I don't want to be a farmer. I don't want to be a farmer. Number 2. Number 3. I don't want to be a cook. I don't want to be a cook. And number 4. I don't want to be a police officer. I don't want to be a police officer. So that was it. That was it about what you want to be. So now, after writing this down, you have to construct. You have to construct your own sentences using what I want to be and what I don't want to be. What you want to be and what you don't want to be. You give me 4 points. Same like I've done on the projector and on the board. 4 points. That is your homework. So before we go, we have another homework to do. The workbook. Open to your workbooks. Open to your workbooks. Page 40. Page 40. Okay, page 40. Page 40. Did you see? Page 40. A. Look and write. Look and write. A. Look and write. Are we together? Alright, let's go. Who is she? Who is she? She's a nurse. She's a nurse. Okay. Number 2, who is she? You answer. That was example number 1. You have answered number 1 for you. She's a nurse. Number 2, who is she? Number 3, who is she? Number 4, who is she? You answer the question. Number 5, who is he? Number 6, who is he? Number 7, who is he? And number 8, who is he? The last one. Alright, so the last one is it? Okay. You will connect, so you end only B. This one, you do only B. C, you not do C, you do only B. So, connect and write. Again, connect. Oxia, connect. Repeat after me, please. Connect and write. You see? Miss Lee. Miss Lee. You look, Miss Lee, who is she? This is she's Miss Lee. She's a nurse. You see, you connect. You come down straight and stop. And you look at the picture. Look at the dressing code. Then you know the occupation she acquires or the occupation, her occupation. She's Miss Lee. She's a nurse. So you follow this example and you do 2, 3, and 4. You do page 40, page 40, and page 41, B. Only B. Page 40, A, page 40A, and page 40B. Thank you very much, the student. And before we go, please, this one will be given to you by the head of your class. Okay, by the teacher. This one, this worksheet will be sent to you. This one is saying, what are their occupation? What are their occupation? Look carefully. What are their occupation? So they can say number 1 is 1. He is a dash. You can see number 1, free pilot. He is a pilot. He is a dash. He is a pilot. Number 2, they are, because there are more than one, so there are 2 people. They are dash. Number 3, she is a dash. Number 4, dash are dash. Number 5, dash is a dash. Number 6, dash are dash. Number 7, dash is a dash. And the last one, dash are dash. Look at the different occupations below in the box provided for you. You will pick here and fill in the missing word. I mean, you fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Alright, so 1, we have engineer. Engineer. 2, student. 3, teacher. 4, office worker. 5, sales clerk. Sales clerk. Sales clerk. And next, firefighter. Firefighter. Next, pilot. Pilot. And the last one, dentist. 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 That's said and done. We call it quit for today. I was happy, and I hope you guys are also happy wherever you are. Thank you very much, and hope to see you on another episode. Bye-bye. Mr. Armstrong signing out. Peace. Thank you.